From dominating the music charts to lighting up the big screen, rap star and entrepreneur NLE Choppa has his eyes set on Hollywood.
He's starring as King David in the upcoming thriller Black Heat, and he's bringing his signature energy to the role as well. NLE Choppa is in the Good Day studio with us right now to talk more about that, his music career, his now movie career, and everything else. First of all, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you for coming.
Do I call you, what do I, seriously?
NLE?
NLE?
NLE is cool.
NLE.
Yeah, all right, NLE.
Yes.
So, you know, the thing is like, you're now a movie star. You know, you've got this major role in this major film. Did they come to you, or have you always wanted to act and expand your entertainment career?
Man, I always wanted to act. I always wanted to do it. It's been something I remember, like, going into movie theaters, and I would see people play these roles, and I'd be like, man, I wish I was in their movie. So they came to me, and what was real dope about it, I didn't audition for it. The director, shout out to Wes Miller, he said, I know that this guy is perfect for it. So he trusted me, and we made magic.
So explain the movie and the premise of it.
So the premise, the whole gist of the movie is about protecting your kids, you know, which is, I'm a father, I have kids myself, so I related to the movie off rip, you know, as soon as I looked through the script and the origin of it. Unfortunately, my character, I played like a negative guy. I was the bad guy.
You're a bad guy.
I was the
What are
bad
we gonna do?
guy.
Yeah.
But, you know, when it comes to protecting kids, you need the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? And that's what makes the story so real. It's not a fairy tale. It's real life. How do we protect our children from not only people, things, you know, just going outside every day? How do we protect them rather, you know, so what color they are, what they face at school, what they eat? So, you know, I related to it, and I feel like I shined.
It's two parents whose 15-year-old daughter goes missing.
Right. We're seeing some clips there.
Yeah, they have to go find her, and
intense,
he's part of the reason she goes
and
missing.
it's dark, but everyone, you know, enjoys you and knows your music as well. For you, how was the transition? Because we're used to the energy and your style, and you bring such a positive attitude and personality to everything, to transition and be in this role for those months making the movie.
It was smooth sailing, simply because I feel like the #1 job that an actor has to do is research on their character. Once I developed what was the why behind my character, why was he like that, and you know, what was his reasoning, and all of it stemmed back to how he was brought up as a child. So the whole movie is about just parenthood and how we're going to be able to be there for our children and support them the best way. And that was the reason of why I was a little bit unclean in the movie, is because my upbringing wasn't of life.
Your character's upbringing.
Yeah, my character's upbringing.
You're so young, 22, right?
Yes, ma'am.
You have done so much. What motivates you? What is the inspiration behind everything you do, from the songwriting, the singing, the acting, doing entrepreneur work?
To keep inspiring people, to keep helping people that's in a space to where, you know, probably not the most positive. I'm a firm believer in prayer, a firm believer in God, and that's what keeps me going. Just knowing that, you know, every day I give it up to Him, and walking to my order steps is another day where someone else is receiving theirs.
So you're, you know, did my research on you for this show. I mean, you're just a positive individual. I love your music. We can't play 10 seconds of it on the air.
It's a morning show.
Yeah. This could be a midnight show. I don't think we could play it. But I do love it's got good energy, and it seems like you have a lot of fun doing it.
Yeah, I do.
You know, where does that positivity come from?
Man, it stemmed from me really like knowing where my lows was. One time I reached the lowest point of my life where I had nothing to do but reach out to the Most High. And He pulled me. You know, I was low. He grabbed my hand. I surrendered, and He brought me to a space.
What was that low point?
Low point was like I had everything in the world that I wanted, but I didn't have much of what I needed. You know, self-love, discipline, faith. I got off my prayer a little bit. I had to get back on it. I had to tighten back up. And God realized it, and I realized it. So He met me halfway, and everything's been smooth sailing. And it is one song we could play on the morning.
There is one.
It's, I got a song out called Champions, where it's pretty much I shed light on anyone who's been in a space in their life where they don't feel like they're the top dog, more so the underdogs. Anyone that's in a dark space feel like their back was against the wall. It's called Champions. It's like no cuss words, just fluent, and it's just uplifting.
Love it. You're from Memphis, Tennessee,
Yes, ma'am.
but you're working in LA, come here to New York. What do you like about the big city? What do you like about being here in New York?
Hey, it's kind of tough being here. It's kind of tough.
Yeah?
Simply because I like to be around nature. Like, I like to see trees. I like to see butterflies.
We have
I
Central
like to-
Park you can go
Yes.
to.
Yeah, everybody say that. That's bad that I had to go to a park just to see a tree.
There's a couple on the street here.
But yeah, like
It's a big park.
I think it's just because like I'm from the South and like it's like nature everywhere. But I love New York simply because of what they bring as far from a creative standpoint with fashion, music, TV, movies, everything. So those things is what I love about it. But I prefer to just be around grass and stuff.
I want to ask you about your parents because they're involved in, one, obviously who you are, but your music career. Your mom's your manager, right?
Yes, sir.
Your mom, Angela,
Yes,
has
sir.
been from the start. And this is a clip we can play. We can't play the music for it again, but this is on your TikTok. This is you doing your little walk here.
Yes.
My mom and my dad. My dad holding me right there.
And remember, it's Papa Choppa and Mama Choppa.
How much fun is it to go on this journey with your parents?
It's extremely fun. It's extremely fun. It keeps me grounded. It keeps me rooted. It keeps me on the right path. And I will say, if she wasn't there, if my pops wasn't there, I don't see me making it as far as I've made it, for sure.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful that your parents are part of your journey. We really enjoy having you here,
Thank you.
NLE.
Yes.
Say like, yes.
Yes.
Great.
Stands for?
No Love Entertainment.
There you go.
Real quick, what's next?
What's next? Well, March 28th, movie, Black Heat. I got a song going with it called Hard Life, where it's pretty much me speaking on, the difficulties of raising a child, but also the beauty of it. So that and, yeah, man, that's really it right
That's
now.
next Friday.
Next Friday, March 28th. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank
Really
y'all for
appreciate
having
meeting
me.
you.
Thank you.
Get more than one song we can play on the air
I
so
got
we
you.
can get you to come back.
I got
All right?
I got you.
We got a champion. We're going to be playing that later.
Thank you, NLE Choppa.